It's 106 KMEL, your girl Shay Diddy here, sitting down with a cast of Step. I am absolutely in love with you guys. I need you all to introduce yourselves to people one time. Go ahead.
Taylor Solomon.
Amanda Lippitz. I'm the producer and director of Step.
I'm Corey Granger.
I'm Paula Dofat, Director of College Counseling.
Hi, everyone. I'm Blessing Geraldo.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gary McIntyre, also known as Coach G.
I love your stance right now. She's ladies are just so cute. So Step, it's premiering, I believe it's August 5th? August 4th. Okay.
Yes.
Now, how are you guys feeling about this? Because I know it's like basically your true life stories. How is this experience for you, knowing that the world's going to see it come August 4th?
I mean, it's a dream come true. Like, when we started making this film, we never expected any of this to happen, for us to be sitting here with you, for us to all be together like this, traveling around the country talking about our film. So it's pretty amazing. And the truth of the matter is, everything that you see in this film would have happened whether I was there with a camera or not, because
It's real life.
it is real life.
Now, how was that for you guys then, knowing that pretty much your senior year was caught on film? The real, the raw, the crying, the laughing. Like, how do you guys feel about it?
I love it because no matter how old I get, I can always look back and remember my senior year experience.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't say that, so that's super cool.
Nice.
I definitely didn't think that we would be here today.
Uh-huh.
And our stories, we have a lot to offer, and we have a lot that people can relate to. So I definitely think that the people will love this movie.
Right.
Honestly, it does make me a little bit anxious because you never know how people are going to interpret
Yeah.
your story. You never know what memes are going to be made out of you. But yeah, after like screenings and Q&A sessions and stuff like that, we always get positive feedback.
Right.
And ultimately, our main goal was to inspire people around the world, and I really do think Step is going to do that. once
That
it
was
hits the
one of the
theaters.
things I noticed when I got to watch it in advance. Thank you so much for sending it to me. But each one of you girls reminded me of myself in one way or another in high school, because I didn't come up with the best background or the best upcoming. So for me, you always need an example to kind of show you the way out. And each one of you have your own stories to do that, which I wanted to commend you ladies on, because not everybody's open to putting their business out there like that. So now that the film is coming out, I know you guys won an award at Sundance. How was that experience? Were you guys all there, or?
Yes.
The entire team.
Oh my goodness, how was that experience?
Cold.
Cold?
It was my first time buying snow boots, so it was really
Really?
different.
I think as a group, it was an amazing experience for us to go. It was some girls' first time going out of the state. Certainly was my first time going to Sundance. I'm pretty sure everyone, except maybe with the exception of Amanda, because she's in film.
Yeah.
I never would have fathomed that I would be going to Sundance in my lifetime. And then for us to be there together and then win a Most Inspirational Film Award, that was Amanda's mission from the beginning, to inspire. So that was very awesome to be a part of.
Now, Amanda, were you surprised by winning that award?
I mean, yes, I've been surprised the whole time. I mean, when I got the phone call, we got in, I had to keep it a secret, and then I went to Baltimore and told everybody, and they were just like, of course we got in. And I was like, you don't understand how hard it is. It's so hard. And I just said right away, like, everyone's coming. And so we took 29 people to Sundance.
Wow.
And it would not have been the same if the women on this stage and all of our other ladies at home were not with us and we weren't all together, because it's their film. And, you know, for me, it's my first feature film, and being a female director and producer, you know, it was just a lot about, on every level, what happens when women come together.
Right.
Nothing's impossible.
That was one thing I would say was another message I got from the film. It was all about women empowerment and supporting one another in one way or the other. Like, was that your goal for the film, or did it just kind of mold into that?
Well, the mission of the Baltimore Leadership School for Young Women is for women to be leaders,
Right.
for them to go to college, for them to be sisters. And so that was a part of the culture of the school and a part of their STEP team, and why the STEP team was founded in the first place. So it was inherent within the lives that they lead every day, and what their amazing coach and teachers and college director of college counseling, Paula Dofat, teaches them every day. So
Right.
it was going to be there no matter what. But yes.
Well, Paula, I wanted to ask you a question, because I know that the film is going to give the school a lot of exposure, and to have 100% acceptance into college is huge. Like, that's not something that anyone that I know of can really do. So for you in the school, have you guys gotten positive feedback? Like, what kind of feedback have you guys gotten since then? And I'm sure a lot of girls want to go there now.
Right. So actually, we're still waiting, only because the film opens on August 4th.
Right.
So I think that's when everything is going to happen. So we're not really sure even how to prepare for that, but we are definitely in positive anticipation of whatever is going to happen. Right now, we have a lot of girls, like we get 106 sixth graders every year. And I think last year we had over 600 applications, and only 120 can get in. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen after this.
I'm pretty sure it's probably going to double. I can pretty much say it's going to double. So now, ladies, I did want to check in with you guys and see, now that you guys are in college, how is that going? Are you guys all, well, obviously you're keeping in touch because you're here today, but how strong is that bond now that you're in college?
I definitely think we keep the sisterhood. I talk to mostly everyone on the team. We check on each other academically, personally, and when I come back to Baltimore, it's like I never left. So the sisterhood is great.
It's been amazing because we've all gotten to be with each other. We were all at Essence last week, the whole team. We all went to Bentonville Film Festival together. So we've had these great moments where all, like 23 of us, can be together. That's
amazing, especially at Sundance too. Now I hear that you performed on everyone. So you think you can dance?
Yes.
So I hear that they wanted to see the group. Mm-hmm. Is it true that you guys are actually going to go back and perform, or is that look at her face? I can't
Well, I can say we're going live.
What?
Yep, we're going back in August to perform with the entire team. So
That's
we're definitely
amazing.
looking forward to that.
Are you still? Did you go back to the school to actually coach as well, or the assistant coach? Excuse me.
Oh, well, I don't carry the title of assistant coach at all, but we all go back and volunteer to help Coach G out with the new STEP team and making sure that they're living up to the standards and the legacy that we left.
Bring on that legacy. I was going to say.
Yeah,
you
the
can't
legacy.
just leave and then be like, all right, figure it out. You know what I mean?
Their focus is academics.
Now, for you, being the coach of the STEP team and having so many different girls with so many different personalities, how do you balance all that? Because between the two of y'all trying to help the girls, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know what I would do. You know what I mean? It's too much for me.
At times it is very overwhelming, but when the love is there, that's all that matters. I think that when I came in, this was my first coaching position.
Yeah.
So it was very new, and I was new to them, and I had expectations, and so did they. They held me to my expectations, and I held them to theirs. And I think that just the fact that I led by example, and I gave it respect, and I followed the model that I wanted them to do. I pretty much feel like we built a loving relationship based off of the respect that we had for each other. I really thought the team was very talented before I came on, and then when I came, I think that I was able to kind of fill the gaps that were there that were missing.
Right. Miss Paula?
Ooh. So Coach G and I are really a team.
Yeah.
That's in real life. We kind of get together. We have individual meetings about all the STEP team, every member on the STEP team, to figure out what is the best route for them, how we need to do that academically. And and sometimes 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 they're happy about those meetings. Sometimes they're like, oh man, the two of them are going to talk again.
Yeah.
2 more weeks away.
Right, exactly. But academics for us is number one. So they must maintain a certain GPA to stay on the team. And then also their trajectory, their success plan is extremely important. And we start working on that from 9th grade. Mm-hmm. So it's not a surprise to us at the end, pretty much where our girls are going to go and where they're going to end up. But basically that it has to be a great fit for them, and also that it has to work financially. Mm-hmm. None of our girls, not one girl from the Baltimore Leadership School from Young Women will ever graduate with a huge amount of debt. That's just prohibited.
There it is. I will say I wanted to commend you guys for that too, because when I was in high school, we didn't have that. You know what I mean? So I had to figure it out on my own. And so to go to a school where you actually have counselors and teachers who care and literally hold your hand through every step of the process, you ladies are very lucky. I don't even know if you guys realize it.
You do.
She's like, we do. That's why they're here now.
We don't take them for granted.
So what's next for you guys? What's the next film that you want to work on specifically? Because this film was amazing to me, so I can't wait to see what you do next.
Well, I'm a Broadway producer in my other life, and I love musicals, and it's definitely a musical documentary. I'd love to do a movie musical.
Right.
I would or a movie that is musical.
Right.
I am already working on another documentary that's deeply personal to me and I'm really excited about. And, I continue to make shorts about first-generation students going to college and girls' education. Just last week, I did a roundtable with 25 girls from girls' schools and public schools in New York, 6th through 12th grade, and just listening to what they had to say, just hearing what's on their mind. And it's so exciting because I used to a few years ago, I would sit down and I'd say, what's your dream to these young women? And a lot of them would say like dancers, singers, actors, which is wonderful, but not everybody can do that.
Right.
And now I sit around the table. Just last week, I said, what's your dream? And so many of them said, I want to be an activist.
Oh, wow.
I want to do something to change things. And I was just so excited about the future for women and young girls in our country.
Well, we're definitely excited too. I can't wait to see where you guys are in 10 years. And with you guys supporting them, they'll definitely do whatever they want. You know what I mean? How was college, by the way?
College is great.
You're at Alabama.
Yes.
You're at Hopkins.
Oh, don't give away the movie.
Oh, sorry. We'll edit that out. My bad. We'll cut that out. Well, ladies, thank you guys again for coming through. When does this movie drop? August 4th?
August 4th.
August 4th.
Nationwide?
Nationwide. August 4th in 6 cities.
Okay.
San Francisco Bay Area.
Then the 11th and the 18th.
11th and the 18th. There it is. It's dropping. And if people want to follow you guys, especially just to check in, because everybody's going to want to know where your social media feed is afterwards, how can people find each and every one of you?
Well, first off, you can follow us at Step the Movie.
There it is.
And feel free to use the hashtag #StepIsLife. My personal handle is Blessing Giraldo.
Mine is just Corey G.
On all social media, you can search Taylor Solomon.
Nice.
Mine is Coach G, Step is Life.
Mine is Paula Dofat. Just keep it simple.
Nice.
I'm Lippitz.
Really?
At Lippitz.
Drops.
Nice. That's so sweet that you're able to actually get that. Nobody ever gets their actual name. You know what I mean?
When your last name's Lippitz, it's kind of
It's unique. Well, thank you again, ladies, for coming through. So happy to meet you guys. So excited for the world to see your movie. It's
Thanks for
amazing.
having us.
Thank
for
you so much
having
for
us.
having us. You were great.
Your girl Shay Diddy, the cast of Step. It's 106 KMEL.